Welcome, everybody. Respect to New York Nikki, Just Jay, Shawanda Williams. Y'all wonder what that title means, right? Y'all wonder what that title means. What that title mean is, let's talk about, let's do like salt and pepper. Let's talk about sex, baby. Respect E. James. Respect E. James. Don't worry about it. Hey, we're all on the same team. I didn't know you were going live either. The top 10 cities in STDs. You would think of Atlanta, you would think of New York, you would think of California, but they are not in the top 10. They are not in the top 10, right? Let's take a look at some of them. And we can see why how some of the people act the way they act, right? Everybody said we're not just gonna look at the top 10, we're gonna look at the top 20. We're gonna look at the top 20. Guess what? Y'all want to start for number one or number 20? Well, y'all want to start from the number one spot or the 20 spot? Okay, we're gonna start from the 20 spot. Which one would y'all want to start? See, for y'all that don't know what STD means, it means sexual transmitted diseases. Okay. No reason I want to do this because we as a community and while people are going around here having sex like it's for recreations, and they going to stick they being gonna stick their penis in anything that move. Women spreading their leg for any and every old body. You gotta be cautious. You gotta be cautious nowadays. Okay, it's not just the grown-ups. It's the little fast girls out here and the marriage boys out here doing the same thing. So I'm not gonna be long on this. And this right here is kind of it is rapid and I'm gonna tell you how rapid it is. Spread James Wilson. I'm gonna try, Lady E. I'm gonna try, okay. But let's take a look at the cities that. What cities do you think it is? What cities do you think it is? And we're gonna see they're not the people that's in charge is not doing what they're supposed to do. We are not doing what we're supposed to do as humans, as a community. See, you're supposed to be protecting yourselves. Respect KJ together. Respect to you. See, we got to protect ourselves. We got to see. Parents got to start being parents, know what their children are doing, what their teenagers are doing. You got to bring them back in and sit them down and talk to them, and let them know you want to know what's going on in their life, so they won't get no STD. Right? Yeah, I know. I know you do, KJ. Much love to my Cali fella out there, KJ, K Bar, uh, my little brother, Keyway LA. Monique Hill, my little sister, and all the Cali people out there that shows me love, that shows people that they rock with loves Lady E James. Hey, thank you for showing me love. I'm finna go get to the top 20. I'm finna start. I want y'all to see how y'all feel about these top 20 right here. Number 20, Indianapolis, Indiana. Number 19, Respect Rose. Rose Gold. Respect. Realest one. Respect. Indianapolis, Indiana is number 20 on this list for the highest rate of STDs. Fort Lauderdale, Florida is number 19 on this list. St. Louis, Missouri is number 18. Miami, Florida is number 20. Miami, Florida is number 17. I've got it going up. San Francisco, California is number 15. That's not surprising. One city out of California, okay. Charleston, South Carolina is number 15. Number 14, I meant. Charlotte, North Carolina, number 13. Number 12 is Greenville, North Carolina. Number 11 is Cleveland, Ohio. Number 10, Norfolk, Virginia. I know why that is. Washington, D.C. Together, listen to this now. Washington, D.C. is number 9 on this list. Little Rock, Arkansas is number 8. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 7. New Orleans, Louisiana is number 6. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 9. And Baltimore, Maryland is number 4. Columbia, South Carolina is number 3. Number 2 is Jackson, Mississippi. And number 1 with the most highest rated STD is Memphis, Tennessee. So you got to be careful who you with and who you try to make love to. See, and you got to protect yourself. Ladies, you got to protect yourself when it comes to your body. You got to protect yourself when it comes to your health. Man, you got to do the same thing. Because I heard a woman say, this is what I heard a woman say, right? She said, it don't count the if women or men, you have sex with 100 men or women, it doesn't count when you wear a condom. It don't count if you wear a condom. That don't go towards your body count. What sense does that make? If it don't, what sense does that make? So otherwise, you just go willy nilly. She just go willy nilly, spread a leg for anybody else, and they don't have to wear a condom, and no telling who she don't slept with before then. So what that tells you, we got to be careful. Our health. They already doing something to our food. We already got false. Bible said we got false food. They already got. Look at what they're doing in New York. Got National Guard, state trooper at some of these train stations trying to curb the violence that happened at train station, rather than searching bags. But yet, we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not taking care of the community. We're not looking at what's going on. You don't know the person you're sleeping with. You don't know the person that comes who they have been with. So you get with a person, man or a woman, you think they're gonna tell you they got an STD? How many people in the chat think they're gonna tell you that person you sleeping with they got an STD? How many people gonna use a go cautionary measure to sleep with somebody? See, it all a game to some people. Some women say, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep with him." Some men be like, "I'm gonna sleep with her." But how do you really feel about that person? How do you get to know that person in real life, in real time? See, you got a choice. Just like the people, just like they try to do this, what they doing in New York at the train station, what they doing up there at the train station, they trying to, like lady, you said, martial law or something like that. Searching your bag, random people, or you can have the right to refuse. But guess what? You got the right to refuse to have sex with a person too, so you won't have to catch no STD. You got a right to your health, your life, your lifestyle. Because you want to sleep with somebody, you risking your life and no telling what disease, what STD they got, right? Am I right about that? How many of y'all agree with me? Do you have a right to do anything else? Okay. Let's go see what they talking about. Let's go on a little deeper. Respect, Kevin. Let's go take a look at the top three STDs in the United States in this corporation. Hey, I believe. Hey, that's what you're supposed to do together. Each year, there are roughly 20 million new cases of sexually transmitted infectious, referred to STIs or STDs in the United States, according to the Center of the CDC. The most common sexually transmitted infection in the United States are HPV, chlamydia, and you know what the other one is. See, respect you knew. See, we're not taking care of ourselves. We're not taking care of our body. We're not taking care of our mind. See, we got to protect ourselves from everything. See, you was like, dude, what you talking about? Why didn't why that situation in New York had to do with what you're talking about? It had a whole lot of things to do with what I'm talking about. You don't have to go. You don't have to consent to a search of your person at a train station. Just like you got the right to not have sex with a person if you don't know what a status is or whatever. So what do you do? Then they walk with respect. You knew respect. What do you do, ladies? How long would you require that person you about to have sex with reveal how many sexual partners he's had? Men, the same question new. Do you require that woman to reveal how many sexual partners she had? And do that translated to uh do that translated to then when they reveal it, then you gotta ask yourself, because did the person did you wear a condom with that lady? Them ladies you had sex with? Did you had a man put on a condom that you had sex with? You don't ask them that question. You taking a chance. You taking a chance. Instead of ground respect. We take a whole lot of chance. We take a whole lot of chance walking out the door. We take a whole lot of chance driving our car. We take a whole lot of chance walking the streets. Taking a whole lot of chances when we go buy something to eat or to drink. We take a whole lot of chances with our bodies. See, we got to start nourishing our bodies. We got to start nourishing our bodies and mind. You got to start thinking before. See, some men think with not not with the head that put a rack on it, that put a hat on it, right? The head that you put a hat on, a ball cap on. Some men think with the other head. Is that good for anybody? Is that good for anybody to think like that? Women, some women just, I'm gonna see, see what I can get out of it. Not knowing. Some women sleep with somebody because they're so cute because they got money or whatever, but not knowing what deadly disease he carrying around. How many people agree with that? Like I said, I'm not gonna be at home long because I gotta. Being together got a show to do tonight. Being together got a show to do tonight. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time tonight. So where do we go from here? Them cities, some cities that I named, you might want to be careful. Yeah, you need to be careful anyway. I'm not going to be. I'm not going to try to drill it into people's head that going out here spreading your legs, anything and everything is all right. It's all cool. It's not. There's too many diseases around here that floating around in the air. There's too many diseases that people carry around in their bodies that they don't know of. There's some that have went and got treatment for their diseases. This is a purpose. This is a PSA, public service announcement that I'm making. You got to take care of yourself. Now, who gonna take care of yourself? Who gonna take care of you? Who gonna take care of you? You, if that person care about you, y'all both could go to get tested. Respect to the commission out team, the baddest our team in the land, in the universe. Who will you go see? How many of you will protect yourself at all costs? How many of you will, if a guy want to get with you, ladies, and men, if a woman want to get with you, how many would y'all go down and get a test to see who, make sure he don't have that for you? Let them have any. By a show of fire emoji or one in chat. How many would y'all go down and take a test just to make sure? I'm gonna ask this question too. Ask this question too. How many of you will, if you have or had STD, let your significant other or your sex partner know? How many of y'all let y'all sex partner know that y'all had a STD or have an STD? How many of y'all would do that? How many of y'all would let them know? Hmm. How many of y'all let them know? If I had an STD, I let them know. Cause if you got an STD, you cannot donate plasma, you cannot donate blood, right? You cannot do none of them stuff. So what do you do? What do you do as a person that with somebody got an STD? Respect Joe conversation with the population. You right about that. You right about that, Commissioner Team. You know you it's it's a crime to not let nobody know. It's a crime to not it's a crime to not let nobody know that you don't have no kind of disease, no kind of special sexual transmitted disease. It's a crime. I think it aggravated assault, something like that.
Yeah, that's a crime. I heard it.
That's a crime.
That's a crime out of plasma.
Did you hear you heard the top 10 is top 20 cities, right?
I came in late DC, but I heard you talking about transmitted diseases.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna read you the top 10, the top 20. Starting from number 20, right? This was done in 2023. Number 20 is, for all y'all don't know the top 20, Indianapolis, Indiana, number 20. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, number 19. St. Louis, Missouri is number 18. Miami, Florida, number 17. Jacksonville, Florida, number 16. San Francisco, California, number 15. Charleston, South Carolina, number 14. Charlotte, North Carolina, number 13. Greensboro, North Carolina, number 12. Number 11 is Cleveland, Ohio. Number 10, Norfolk, Virginia. Number 9, Washington, D.C. Number 8, Little Rock, Arkansas. Number 7, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Number 6, New Orleans, Louisiana. The 5, here's the top 5 right here. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Number 4, Baltimore, Maryland. Number 3, Columbia, South Carolina. Number 2, Jackson, Mississippi. And number 1, Memphis, Tennessee. What do you feel about that list?
That's a deep list, man. Is them all the cities that got transmitted diseases?
The top cities with the highest STD rate
Would be Memphis, right?
Yep, Memphis. And Jackson, Mississippi. That's kind of. I didn't know that one. I didn't see that one coming right there, but number 2.
I didn't either. That's amazing.
Yeah, respect T-Bone. It is amazing. And I look at it like this right here. We gotta watch the food we eat, what we drink, how government officials try to implement stuff like Lady EJ was talking about the other night. Remember that, don't you, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
But damn, we gotta watch who we have sleeping with.
Yeah, got to. If you don't, you taking a risk on yourself and on your partner at the same time, because you can spread that disease. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Jay?
The true salute, big brother. I'm so proud of you, brother.
Boy, hey, I hope you ain't in one of them cities I just named.
Salute to you too, Kevin. I see you.
Yeah, B-Rod. Jackson, Mississippi is number 2.
I thought Baton Rouge was like number 2 or 3. I thought Baton Rouge was like 2 or 3.
Baton Rouge ain't even on that list. New Orleans is. They number 6.
Oh, okay.
But you kind of thought a city in New York.
I was thinking that too. You ain't say that, so I'm like, why?
And then I guarantee you some people like, oh, Atlanta on that list.
I was thinking that too.
I would have thought San Francisco would be high.
Yeah.
According to stereotypes. The stereotype of San Francisco, I should say. No disrespect to San Francisco.
Yeah, you're right. Kind of think that's what the city is known for, what Atlanta quote unquote known for, but the transmitted diseases, everybody think is got to do with the LGBTQ community. No, it's all they mean up here. Want to go get all these bodies? We won't go get these bodies. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody think taking care of your body is just what you put in your body, what you eat, what you drink, right? No, you gotta take care of your body when you're laying down with somebody.
Yeah.
I pose this question. Right here. Would you and a significant other, if you want to sleep with somebody, somebody want to sleep with you, would you take them y'all both go down and get a test done.
Of course. Because I wouldn't want to put my partner in any type of danger if I did.
What
And I
about
wouldn't
you,
want her to do that
Jay?
to me.
Let me get a mic
What's
check
going on?
real quick.
How
Am I
y'all
still?
doing? How y'all doing?
Am
God
I,
bless you guys.
Hold on, B-Roll. Hold on, B-Roll. Say it again, Jay.
no. Nah, B Rob was greeting everybody. Let me let B Rob greet the yeah.
Yeah, you good. You good. When somebody talk, everybody just mute up. That's all we had to do.
Like I just want to do a mic check to see if I'm still echoing. Am I still echoing in the chat? Because I saw somebody. I think that was Anel said I was echoing. Am I still echoing?
No, it's just everybody just got probably me, but everybody just got mute up when somebody's talking. Timon, this it's not the worst city. You're gonna be surprised. These are the top 20 cities with the highest STD rates. I hope nobody lives in them city. Yeah, Jackson, Mississippi, be Rob is number 2.
In terms of if I was asleep outside of my wife, I can't even picture me doing that shit. But we all, mortal to the flesh. But if I was to do it, it's gonna be about we gonna get tested. Like I ain't about to lay down with nobody like that. Because condoms don't protect you from every STD.
You right about that. You right about that, Jay. You right. Yeah, Timo. Yeah, got to be more careful around these days. Got to be more careful. What be run up to? Bring your butt back on up here.
Yeah, be Rob, come back up here.
Hey, it ain't. Court gonna be tomorrow night. Court ain't today. He running for that. AJ. He running for he running for court. He running. He in defense in court. He gonna have to be defense in court. So he did what he trying to run for. I thought I was gonna ask him some question.
Man, leave my brother B Rob alone, man.
D-Chip, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Since you said court tomorrow, right? So are you the judge?
I'm the judge and the prosecutor.
So will I have to defend him?
Yep. I got you on the docket as his lawyer.
I don't know about that, D-Chip. Did you watch his when he insulted me?
Well, you go ahead and put that. Look here. You gonna have to put that different. You gonna have to put that different side to defend him.
I don't know what he doing.
Oh, look! All I can tell you, better advise him. You got the right to remain silent, but when you get in my courtroom, any silent will be used against him.
I will let him know that. Trust me. I try my best anyway.
But
Hey, my bad. I lost contact.
But I tell you this right here. If I'm like this, I'm not gonna go lay down with any old body. Cause we try to protect our body. The government doing enough harming our bodies. Am I right? Am I right, fellas?
Yes, you are.
You're right.
Yes, sir.
I got a question though.
Go ahead.
I'm shocked as hell. Excuse my friend. I'm shocked as crowd. Jackson, Mississippi, number 2. I know it's bad. Not only they got the one of the worst crime rates in the state of Mississippi, but they're number 2 in the country in STDs. Wow. I see why a lot of people killing each other up there, man.
Respect Shirley Kirkland. I'm gonna tell you, sit back, respect my brother. I'll tell you this right here. See, everybody, when I read that list, why I got through all the names, how many of y'all thought Atlanta, Georgia gonna be on that list?
I thought that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's shocking too.
Anybody else thought that?
I ain't gonna lie, I did too.
I would have never thought it. I never would have thought it because Atlanta all about money at first. They want their money first. So I would have
Yeah.
gave you. I would have said San Francisco would have been one, and no disrespect to San Francisco, I would have said New Orleans and Baton Rouge because I stay around these motherfuckers and these motherfuckers. Excuse me, I apologize, brother. These people are irresponsible as heck.
And back to Jackson, Mississippi. I know there's some crazy folks up north in Jackson, Mississippi, but my dang, man, of the country with STDs, I'm thinking, god darn, some parts of Florida, yes. I'm thinking Atlanta, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm thinking strip clubs and stuff over there. They're known for that a little bit over there. But I'm surprised they ain't on that list. Well, God bless them. Y'all ain't on that list on there in Georgia, especially Atlanta. But Jackson, Mississippi, Jesus Christ. I know they're crazy up north, but my dang.
But I'll tell you this, see, knowing New York and Atlanta is not on the list, they both about money.
Oh yeah,
They're about money.
Yeah.
Danielle, Atlanta is not on that list. Respect, common sense. See,
Salute to Daniel Walker, sweetheart.
no, we're not. I chose this subject because it has to do something with our bodies. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and men, we gotta stop. You know how we was younger, right? We thought we were indestructible.
Yeah.
We didn't think about no. We weren't thinking about no STD back then, were we?
Nope.
Bullshit. I mean, BS. I apologize.
Oh, I know what you said. Respect, Joe, the lady. But what I was saying was, some of us, when we were young, weren't thinking about no STDs. Let's put it that way. When you
And
run
Detroit,
around,
can I say something real quick?
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on the road right now working, man, and it's raining out here. But let me tell you like this here, about the STD. Watch out with the food we eat too, especially when it comes down when you go to the restaurant. And some of these guys may have that disease. Because back in like 14 years ago, I was living in Tuscaloosa, and I heard a rumor about some chick was working at a restaurant that had that. So I'm just, being cautious out there. Now, I don't know, it's over, it's probably, the individual's not there anymore, but I heard that a decade and a half ago. They just like, be careful what you eat so you won't catch no disease in the food as well. Just looking out for you fellows and females as well.
Because when you walk around here, people can look normal like I don't know what, can they? Next thing you know, some men, all they thinking about getting in and get out.
Yep. I be around people like that all the time, so I understand what he's going with it.
And women be thinking about, I'm finna get this right here. I don't know what the man got.
Yep.
Then next thing they know, they go to the doctor.
Quit it.
They go then next thing you know, go for the checkup. Oh, you got a disease. Then you go there try to figure out who you gonna sleep with. Going around sleeping with internet, but Dick, Jane, and Harry. Going around sleeping with them folks.
Yep.
See, now we know what's wrong with some of these folks around here. Some of them, they got the STDs going to their head. They can't think straight.
Nope.
No HIV, gonorrhea, and syphilis.
Yep.
Shoot. Then herpes.
They ready to get married when I off somebody.
Respect.
Yes, they do. Condoms still matter.
How married? Hey, the baby. How the married life treating you right now?
Marriage life is amazing.
Oh, I know yours amazing, Jay. I'm talking the baby, the newlywed.
Oh man, congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Shout out to the married people. God bless you. I hope you have a long, safe marriage.
Yeah,
man, welcome to the club, man. I'm proud of you and your wife, bro.
Yeah. Yep. He's married now, sir. he is out the market, lady.
I
Ladies, he is
about,
out the market.
I was about to say that, G2, but you beat me to the
God. The only single person up
Hey,
here, B-Rod, that message goes out to you. You the only single person up here. So you better be careful who you gonna stick.
I'm
yeah,
really.
don't
You
be
had to
losing.
stick. You had to stick it to me, huh? Oh, I know.
You still
I know.
oh look here. You already got a court date tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Hey,
It's a
Kevin,
drought.
now Kevin agreed to be your lawyer, so don't do him wrong.
I won't. Thank you. He's back to being my attorney. I
But
smell
you
a
have to
trout.
be trying his part, man. He told me
I
he
smell a
said
trout. I smell a big trout.
Jay, now you see why I
Oh
got Kevin
no.
in court now, though. Now you see why I got Kevin in court now, don't you?
I can't put him in court. I can't be no lawyer. I can't be in the jury. It's already biased. I'm not doing it. And I'm gonna be asleep. And I'm gonna be asleep.
That man said he gonna be asleep. Hey, yo, guys, man, is it raining over there where y'all at?
It ain't raining
no.
yet. It ain't raining yet.
Man, we
It
just
just
raining cats and
passed us
dogs
up
over
in
here.
Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana, like in the southern part of Louisiana. It just passed us like maybe 3 hours ago.
Yeah,
You know I'm in southern Mississippi.
It
It's going down rain over here.
it coming my way. It coming my way. But
Be prepared.
B-Rob, you need to get off of here and pay attention to that damn road.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
We don't need
No,
to hear you got a record or anything. Cause you know D Truth ain't giving no excuses. I'm just letting you know that off the rip.
Well, I guess I left the
But
court date still, huh?
let me tell y'all some real shit though, real quick. You know, I'm
go ahead,
God
Jay.
dog, and I keep cussing. I apologize, brother. Let me tell y'all some real spill real quick though, right? Not all STDs are going to be transferred through intimacy. So you could get a STD just sitting on a public toilet. So make sure y'all sanitize the toilet. That's why I always keep some sanitizer in my truck. And whenever I gotta go take a boo boo and I gotta get that out the way, I go clean that toilet before I go in it. So y'all gotta make sure of that too.
You right about that, Jay.
Okay.
You right about that.
The goddamn point.
Cause I'll tell you what I do. I go to the restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see how clean it is.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the next spot I go to? The bathroom.
Yeah.
See, if the bathroom, look, you go to the bathroom, you know the nasty part of the bathroom, right? It's the toilet. But you know the nasty part of the toilet is. Everybody think it's the seat, yeah. Out of the seat, yeah. But guess what? The bottom part of where the toilet at.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna drop back down and pay attention to that road, man. Y'all be safe. God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Y'all be safe out there. God bless you. Y'all be safe out there. White Wolf out. God bless you guys. God be safe out
God
there.
bless you as well, brother. Love you.
Yeah, be safe. It's just like this. This needs to be discussed because I'm gonna look up something right quick. Let me look up something right quick. And that came from the blackhealthmatters.com. That list did.
Okay.
So if it came from blackhealthmatters.com, it run a reference in our community, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got? What do we supposed to do to protect? What do we have to do to protect ourselves?
Take better care of ourselves. Be aware of surroundings and the people that you're around. Because you know these people out here do anything these days.
together. Court is tomorrow. Yeah, baby, you're right. A cross contamination can cause these diseases too. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that. Hey, it's a whole lot of things that can cause diseases. And
Cross contamination, everything.
And you got to watch where you walk too, especially when people spit on. I hate when people spit on the sidewalk. I hate that.
I don't never go on the sidewalk. The only time I walk barefoot is whenever I'm in the grass on my front lawn.
Yeah, and I be when I see something, I step around that mud. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you walking, you got shoes on. You walking, anywhere. You do not know where the people don't step.
Yeah.
Cause I know when we come in the house. Oh, we don't walk around with shoes on. We don't walk around with shoes on. Our shoes right at the door.
Oh, you doing that Japanese do. They put their shoes at the door. They just walk around barefooted because that's a tradition they do.
Yeah.
That's not just that's just been our shit, period. That's been our shit, period. We always did that.
Cause you don't know what on bottom of your shoes. And you know, sometimes some people at the house, they gonna walk around barefooted, got socks on. Ain't no telling. Ain't like I said, ain't no telling what's on bottom of the shoes. It's just like ain't no telling what that person has. Cause they look a person look healthy like I don't know what, don't they?
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, come and find out they got something. Yes, it is a crime, knowingly and willingly passing on the disease to somebody else without them knowing, and you know you had it.
Yeah. Especially if you don't tell them.
Especially if look at him, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Kevin, if you ask a person a certain question, right? And go ahead and tell the truth right here. In back of your mind, you know the person gonna lie, right?
Yeah.
We all know that. If you're gonna lie to me about have you had any STDs, whatever, this goes out to the men and women. You can ask this question. You might have about one or two might be honest with you out of 10.
Yeah.
I give them that.
I give you 0.01% gonna be honest with you, because they're trying to trap you because they don't want to be alone by themselves with the shit, because they already thinking they on borrowed time. They ain't gonna be responsible if they got some shit that they can't get rid of.
You're right. You're right about that. And then if they said, "Oh, I don't have nothing, whatever," and this goes out to me, and you go to sleep when you find out they got some. Hey, you asked the question, you took the chance. But yet, the person that did that and told you they didn't have nothing, and they did have something, they could be criminally charged. Because now you got to go see do you have anything, and if you do, now your life all effed up. So who fault is it? The person that passed on the disease, or the person that took that believe that lie that person told, which that person believe that lie that person told, thought that person was telling the truth?
Both of them.
I'll get ready to say both of them.
Yep, it's both of them.
Because both of them took that.
Yeah, one knowingly did it. The other one, I don't care, man or woman, you accepted the person for who they was, is, and you took a chance.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like rolling dice, ain't it?
Yep.
That's exactly what it's like, rolling the damn dice. You playing the Lord's chances. But see, this is the thing. This is where we lost our way. I remember the old folks used to tell me, "You courting that girl? We don't even court females no more."
You're right about that. And this is what Danielle Walker said. She said she knew a girl who contracted the man down. She said she sleep with everybody and no telling them. And not telling them because the person that gave it to her didn't tell her.
It be like that.
Yeah.
It'd be like.
Yeah. They got me, so I'm gonna get somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
To get back at that other person, like they projecting.
Yeah.
But when they do that, they don't realize they're not hurting that other person. But they don't care.
They don't think about that.
And they proud that they gave it to that person.
Oh, they're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Because you see a beautiful fine lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a woman see a good looking, handsome, chiseled man. They don't know telling what that woman said to that man, or that man said to that woman, that they know they in the bed doing sex Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
They come find out that man or that woman got something. Looks can be deceiving, can't it?
Yeah.
Everything that shine ain't gold.
Joel isn't. And think about it. You might see somebody that look like he or she don't have no money. Like, oh, he or she got something. Isn't that the way people think?
Yeah.
And the one you think don't have.
This is where y'all gotta start. This is why y'all gotta start. This is how you avoid a lot of those situations, right? Back whenever I was single, before I got married, right? The person that just walked up and approached me and tried to holler at me, I automatically assumed something was off with them anyway. Why the fuck are you? God darn it. Why are you walking up on me if we are at a social club, pool hall, whatever? Don't walk up on me. How you know I don't have a bad day at work? Don't just walk up on me. That bothers me. And why are you so extra? And then whenever I talk to you and give you a percentage of my time, you automatically asking me to take you to my house. Like, nah. See, I learned discipline from my mom. I learned discipline from. I wish I would have learned discipline from my mom. I mean, from my dad, I should say. I wish I learned discipline from my dad, but I learned discipline from my mom because she know what was up with females, and that lets me know she was one of them. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? That's how I grew. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18, going on 19. I was out of high school, working and in college before I, broke my chair and all that extra issue. But, I wish I would have kept it, to be honest with you. Because it's not even just it's not even just the STD part that goes along with it. Whenever you sit up there, if a lady open her legs up, you're opening up a gateway to your subconscious. And men, we are diving in it with our subconscious. But the difference is we can just cut that off at any time. They can't. And that's why we have bastardized generation to this day. So it's like my mom taught me how to be responsible with sex. So, like, whenever I finally lost my virginity, it was with the person that I thought at that time was somebody that I was going to marry. Unfortunately, it didn't last that way. Well, I ain't going to say unfortunately because I wouldn't have met my wife. But yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, you read about that, and we got to get back to where I'm talking to the men for a minute. Some men got to stop being. Some men got to stop being hungry hounds.
Yeah.
And try to go stick everything that moves.
That's how they think.
That's what I said. That's what I said at the beginning. I said some men think we got two heads, right? Got two heads.
Yeah.
See, some think with the bottom head.
Yeah.
Some men don't think with the top head.
No, they don't.
That wear a baseball cap. See, some men think with the one that don't wear a baseball cap, which get them in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Not only you don't know that one got an STD, right?
Yeah.
It gets you in trouble if you got a girlfriend, a significant other, or married. Then you go back home. Have sex with your old your significant other or your wife, whatever, and she ain't not doing nothing. She come down with something, and you looking like it was her fault.
No, it's your fault.
There you go. Same thing with women.
Yeah.
Hey, shoes on both foot, men and the women.
Yeah.
See, we gotta see. I want to take care of my body.
Yeah.
I don't want that to harm my body. Do you want anything hurt your body?
No, sir.
Who got control over your body?
You do.
Who got control of you taking sexual precaution or the sex you having with somebody else?
You do.
We do.
Now, if a woman, just like Jay said, woman will throw it at that, right? A woman will throw it at you, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
If a woman throw it at you, you better start questioning that why she throwing it at you.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, this out to you. If a man say, I do this, I do that for you, and you fall head over heels, you better be careful.
Exactly.
Better be careful. And it's kind of funny how things goes, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That was a surprising list, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
What do you think about that list, Jay?
What I would say with men, right? Be more responsible with your peewee. Sit up there and realize there's consequences behind what come out that motherfucker and what you can receive. And women, I would say the same thing with y'all. But with y'all women, y'all should be more careful for the simple fact of y'all know who y'all want before y'all know. Y'all intuition are hardly ever wrong. Y'all chose to go against it. So don't let us trick you out your bag.
But that was the only surprise on that list was for me with Jackson, Mississippi. That shocked me.
That shocked you.
It don't bother. Like it don't shock me. If you in the country, and Jackson is basically the country.
Yeah.
You just grow up and you just if you don't play sports, you doing the do. You doing the nasty.
Yeah.
And as you notice, like, like I remember whenever like we had like a mama named Bernadette or some weird name, Marianne or Karen, they was 40 whenever they had their first child or something like that. They ain't know how to stop having babies, but they would wait till they was at least of age to know consciously that I want it. These days, man, they just hooking up at a club and they just going off of infatuation and chemistry. They're not going off of if they know that person or not. Because I always tell my little sisters and my little brothers, like, listen, you gonna know that person is there for you because they're gonna show the signs for you. If they too easy, that's the first sign. Pay attention.
Yep. That's a fact. If a girl give it up to you the first time and she didn't do nothing to stop you, yeah, that's a sign.
And likewise, if a man get it too easy, you need to let if a man talk you under your clothes to where you want me, all because you see me out dressed nice and I have a nice car outside, you don't know if I stay in a mobile home.
Yeah.
So y'all gotta it works both ways.
Yeah.
So y'all have to have discipline like that. Cause I remember whenever I was in old days. I remember when I was in old days, man. I didn't heard a lot of women hearts in my life when I was in my heathen days, man. Back in my heathen days, boy, I was hell. You know what I'm saying? Thank God that he picked me up. So like, yeah, go both ways. Like, you gotta have once you learn your own self-esteem, you're gonna be able to spot out BS because you're gonna have foresight, self-esteem, and you're gonna automatically identify BS right off the bat.
Yeah, because I got friends. They'll just be like, I'm a smash any girl I want. I'm like, bro, you on your own. Do you? And that's just how.
Yeah. And this goes out to the women. Y'all got double whammy, right? The man might have something, you might get it, and then you might wind up getting pregnant by it.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm. That's a double whammy, ain't it?
Yeah.
And the only thing you do is pray that the baby that you're carrying inside don't have it.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary thing. Like I said, with all the nuances where we grew up, and today, look at all the people that sleeping with it. All the young people sleeping with different everybody.
It's all the time.
Yep. But I tell you, when I just wanted to bring awareness of the cities that got the highest rated STDs and want us to take precautionary measures for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? This is a public service announcement right here. We got to take accountability for our own action. Don't worry about what that other person say.
Exactly.
We'll know people say all kind of ridiculous things out their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
See, some women, they need to get stronger. Cause a man, I know y'all probably see some women easy get talked out of their clothes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got some men now. Some women don't finesse that man and got what she wanted.
Yep.
Just careful. All I want my people, especially
they
people
locked up in jail right now.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, go get yourself tested. Not just for your partners or your wife, your significant other, for yourself.
For yourself.
Because your health is more important to yourself than anybody else. Your health is, first of all, only thing your health is more important, with it more important than to yourself if you got kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when I know when I go to the VA, I get my health checked, right? And I go some places to do different things, and when I go do it, I can't do that if I got some kind of STD.
No, you can't.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah. Big facts.
So when I do them things, they say, "Oh, you can do this, you can do that." Guess what? Oh, I already know I ain't got none. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, men and women, I won't say this. I want y'all to go get a checkup to make sure you are fine. Make sure you're healthy, fine. Make sure you don't have no kind of diseases. Cause like Jay said, you can get some STD from not even having sex.
Yeah.
Because you just off of sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this, like I said, this gonna be it's gonna be a short line. I gotta save my voice for the night, and I know to get up. I was like, the truth, you talking too much.
Oh yeah, that is.
Man, this your world, man. You keep cooking.
I know, I am, but I'll be cooking tonight too. So I'll be cooking all and tomorrow. But like I said, what this world get into, where they got the food set up, how they got the restaurants and all this other stuff set up, these all these cars and stuff on the road. That's a health issue. That's a health issue.
Mm-hmm.
So people go around here wearing a mask. Hey, it might protect you for some things. It's not gonna protect you for all things.
No.
Just like
Bro, a young brother just taught me something new today. Yeah, I thought I was flexing. Man, I had bought me a Tesla last year, right? He said, I could probably hack that with your phone, with my phone, right? I could make you drive it to a body. You can't use one. I said, fortunately, I can. I could make a flotation device out of my jeans. But he was like, all right, I was just making sure you know, old head. But I was like, you just schooled me on or something. So you got to listen to the younger generation too.
yeah, because everything they making, everything they doing, is making it easier. Think about it. When they came out with the key fob, right?
They make it easier. They make it easier. But this is why you should sit up there and try to get you a learn trades and coding. And what I mean by that is stay on top of technology. Because technology eventually gonna have to fail at one point, whether you gotta restart it by just hitting the power button, or you have to go into the actual command prompt. You gotta do all that. So that's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? So, like I would behoove everyone just stay safe, love each other, love yourself first. Because it starts with you first before you can love someone else. You know what I'm saying? And be safe. Just be safe. I love each and every one of y'all. Everyone in this chat, everyone on this panel. Love y'all, man.
Yeah, and like you said, technology is taking over a whole lot of things. But I'm like, give me one of the old cars. You know what I'm saying? Give me one of the old ones.
I love my old school. I still got my 95 Caprice Classic.
Give it a home. You cannot. See, you cannot beat that because what they making these cars, because you know when you always had back in the day, you always had that person that worked on cars, right?
Yeah.
And they were good at it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even take your D car these days. You cannot take it to that person.
Nope. Because they might not have a specific car.
No, but some of the cars are electronic.
Yeah. So,
like I said, you got to take care of yourself. Cause look, like you said, he got a Tesla. Hey Jay, I've been know that about these cars.
I had one. I got rid of that dude.
Quick, didn't you? That was quick. But I'm like, I see so many folks driving these dude come like. Then it always I think it was something wrong with the Teslas too. You know what I'm saying? They had a recall for some of them.
They did.
See what I'm saying?
It don't get cold in the south. We had a hard freeze like last month or something, right? I couldn't charge the battery. For the car. The power station was damn near 25 miles away from where I stay at. I had to get rid of it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna just stick to my bubble Chevy Caprice, my box Caprice. I'm gonna just stick with that. And then I know if I get in a wreck, they gonna be hurt more than I get hurt. So I'm gonna just stick with that. That's how I looked at it. I just put two and two together, and I just sat up there and said, I'm gonna stick with my old schools, man. And it was my wife's idea to get a Tesla.
Oh, okay.
And did you tell her about what the young man said and how somebody could easily steal the car if they do the code or whatever to get in it and drive it? Especially about
man, eventually they gonna hack that. They gonna hack that. Now imagine you got your car, right? They always gonna have, anytime technology involved with anything, bro, they always gonna have somebody on top of it that have nefarious intentions. Now just imagine you driving your car and they hack your car and they take over self-control and they drive you off a cliff. How you go from there? And I heard that from my brother earlier. And I was like, damn, I didn't even think of that perspective. I looked at it as whenever the dog gonna have a hard freeze, I couldn't charge the battery in my car. But he was like, nah, they could sit up there and dead ass hack your car, hack your GPS and all that, because everything is computerized now.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it's true about all of that.
That's a space.
See, what we talking about is a PSA, public service announcement. Nobody else gonna give you this information.
And they can hack phones too. If they got hackers, hack phones. They got hackers for it.
We ain't trying to tell you that we right. We just trying to teach y'all like y'all could do better.
Yeah.
Because we ain't get it right. That's it. I want my kids to be better than better than me, I should say. I apologize. I want my kids to be better than me. I want that for their generation. I want them to be the brain that spark the brain to bring keys to common sense. Like everybody is so smart these days till they dumb.
You got some people. Look here, I know some people are so smart. They're smarter just like a bag of goddamn 10-pound bags of rocks. But who of us to judge them, right?
Exactly.
They don't want it like this. It's just our opinion, our thoughts, our whatever. You can take it or
I
you can
would
leave it.
agree.
Hey, they can take it or leave it. And then
Cause don't get me wrong, I can learn from them. I learned that what they call that dance up in Baltimore, that Baltimore shuffle, boy. I love doing that dance, boy. I be in a club with my white boy. I hit that boy. I be hitting
it. Yeah. Nigga, like I said, it ain't like back in the day what we be doing. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seems like it's so hard. Life was so much easier.
It was.
It was, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything is at the fingertips,
Mm-hmm.
and that goes. And everybody like, what y'all talking about this for? Is it what it got to do with? What it got to do with it? Technology.
I would just say everything was organic.
Yeah, and everything went. And think about it. You got the dating sites on these apps, right?
Yeah.
Anybody can portray anybody they want to be, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some men gonna fall for it, some women gonna fall for it.
Exactly.
And all some women, some men want to do is hook up, have sex with them.
That's it. That's the only reason they do it.
Hey, you do not know what they have.
Exactly.
That what we talking about goes back to the first point of what I made. Go right here, Jay.
Y'all remember them the little small black book we had whenever you go to the mall and you be like, hey man, I'm gonna get this number. Or I bet I get more numbers than you. Boy, that was a day back.
Yeah.
Boy, if you had a pager, back then, you was him.
Yeah.
These kids don't even understand that. Man, I saw an interaction like 3 days ago. I'm at a gas station. I see a young kid, nice looking young man, go talk to a nice looking young lady. And the first thing that she said was, what's your Instagram? I said, huh?
like the young folks say, it goes down in the DMs.
Yep, that's it.
Down in the D, it go down.
All right, D-Truth and everybody, I'm about to get there because my phone about to die.
Yeah, man, salute, brother. It was a pleasure to speak with you, brother.
No problem.
All right, Kevin. I'll see you tonight anyway.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, peace and blessings.
Hold on. You got a course tonight?
Huh? No.
You got a course tonight?
No, that's the bar. No, I got another show tonight.
Okay.
I got 106 chat tonight. So
if I ain't sleep, I'm gonna make sure I tune in.
All right, Kevin, what you got?
How you doing, young king? Look at the young man.
Tony, what you got to say about what we were talking about?
Man, I was backstage, man.
I got a question for you. You ain't in one of them 20 cities I just named about the STDs, are you?
No, say what now?
You're not in one of them cities 20 cities I named that got the highest rate of STDs, are you?
Oh no. I don't think so. I don't know. You know, they doing a lot of creeping here in the shy. So I don't know. We might be up on that motherfucker shit. They always.
Nah, y'all not up there.
Yeah, you ain't on the list.
Look. We finally got a pass on something. Shit. Whoo. Cause man, Chicago always in some shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man? That's a first, man.
But you know what? That's another shocking city I thought would be on that list.
Absolutely, man. Man, much motherfucking creeping they doing here in the shop openly. They don't even hide the shit nowadays. You know what I'm saying, man? That's why I say, man, that today, man, these young people today, man, they feed more so off of lust than anything else, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they that line is blurred between love and lust. It's the same 4 letters, but it's spelled different. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of got They kind of got that shit blurred, man. A lot of people fall in lust, not in love. You know what I'm saying? Love requires action. That's a verb, man. There's some shit you got to do with love. Lust, that's just trying to satisfy physical attraction.
And then you try to satisfy that physical attraction. Guess what? You got some physical disease off of inside of you.
Now I'm burnt. How I'm explaining this shit.
Especially you got a.
I would also say, whenever you put in infatuation with that equation, that plays a part into it too. Because I don't think these people know what true love is. Like the younger generation don't know what true love is.
Right. Go ahead.
You can't transmit something that you never had. You know what I'm saying? And like I heard it said earlier on the panel today, man, love starts first and foremost with self. If you can't love yourself, how the fuck you gonna love somebody else? You know what I'm saying? And when I fell in love with me, that's when I stopped doing shit to hurt me. And when I stop hurting me, I stop hurting other people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
I'm just dropping it with the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? All starts with self, man. All starts with self. You know, how can I love me and hate you? That don't make no damn sense. Cause man, I'm required to love my neighbor as I love myself.
That's powerful.
Food for thought. That's all I'm saying, D. I can't wait for the night, man. You know I love it when you have these shows, man. I like popping in. I'm sorry I'm late right now. I was at a meeting with some little brothers, man, helping them keep they mind straight on the path where they focus on going instead of being distracted. I tell them all the time, I say, man, you were born to be a leader, man. How you gonna take orders from somebody else who ain't capable of doing it themselves? So they're seeing you as a gopher. No. Use your own mind.
This what I do right here. This what I do right here. I wouldn't tell nobody ask somebody to do something if I ain't did it myself. How are you supposed to tell somebody to ask somebody to do something you ain't never did it before yourself?
Amen. Danielle, you hit it right here. Danielle said one of God's laws, 10 Commandments, to love each other as we love ourselves. Love my neighbors, I love myself. So, okay, I know for a fact that in everything that we go through in this world today, that love is the key, man. Love is the key. Now, it's up to us to apply that. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to apply it. And the one thing that mess a lot of us up is that thing called free will. See, free will will cause a person to do some things that they know they ain't got no business doing, but they do it anyway. You know, so
I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. You are absolutely correct.
It's a mindset. It's a mindset. So until we change that mindset, then and only then will we be able to break those cycles, man. To break that shit, man. So we gotta start dealing with right here, right now. You know, I put more emphasis on me. I care more about what I say and what I do than what somebody else think and feel about me. Because man, I have to carry myself in integrity at all times, in spite of what I may go through during my life. I owe it to me to carry myself in integrity, man. You know, no matter how painful. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be a lesson.
I got a question to ask y'all two on the panel and the chat. You already know I love going down some rabbit holes. Y'all already know that.
That's your MO. That's your MO. That's your
I got a question. Do we really have free will?
Yes, because you have a conscience.
And see, D Truth, you did that on purpose, man. That's a that was purposely put out there because you know it. In essence, if you look at it from the point of view that I'm thinking that you're going with D Truth, that's a catch-22. You feel what I'm saying? That's a catch-22 because we are told that we have free will. But in the truth of the matter, and it's just me, my opinion, I'm going to say, nope, we don't. Nope, we don't. You know what I'm saying? But on the spiritual thing, that's why I equated that. Because, man, between the spirit and the real is knocking the patch out of our ass. You know what I'm saying?
I could definitely understand that. I could definitely understand that.
That's why I asked that question. I'm gonna see how you answer that question. You see what I'm saying? Because in spiritual way, we do, right? We all agree with that one, can we?
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
Us being our skin tone, go out here and do something crazy. Now, let me take it back. We go out here doing mind our own damn business.
There you go.
Mind our own business. And we go in there like everybody, go to the shop like everybody else. Oh, we get followed. What you doing in here? You don't belong in here. Is that? Come on.
That's why
I missed the last part. Could you repeat the last part, D-Troop? I missed that last part.
I said we go somewhere. We go. People look at us funny, like we were supposed to be there. Especially in our we go to some neighborhood. Like this would be we go anywhere we want to, right? Then you got the people looking at you funny, and ask you what you doing here. You feel what I'm talking about, Jay? That's
okay. Nah, that don't bother me. I don't never believe that. I don't never get bothered by that because I feel that we was already belong here. We are, in my opinion, just my opinion, we are the creator of everything. When you look at everything, so I'm comfortable wherever I go at. So it's nowhere I'm not invited to unless it's something that immorally doesn't resonate with my spirit. That's the only place that I'm not invited. I'm not invited. If it doesn't morally resonate with my spirit, that's where I don't need to be at.
See, I'm with you on that. With me, I go somewhere. Somebody ask me that question like, "Oh, you don't belong here." And this other term they usually use, go back where you came from.
Yeah, man.
You already know how I am, Tony. You already know how I am. You know what I tell them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't belong. I don't belong here. How you know I don't belong here? Do you belong here?
That's the question.
Did the question? Did you say go where I came from? Go back the way you came from.
Right. Nigga, this my
Look, I guarantee you, everything that was invented. See, think about it. All the diseases that we got today, right? All the diseases that we got today, STDs. It goes back to where I first started, STDs.
YT.
Mm-hmm.
YT. Say it fast.
You already know where I'm going with it. Hey Jay, you wonder when I'm gonna get to that, didn't you? Jay,
I was minding my business. I ain't want to get into this conversation. I was chilling. I got some smoke now. I got some smoke now.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
You wonder when I'm gonna get to that part.
I was waiting. I'm sitting on pins and needles.
Oh man, brother, do you have a channel? Brother, do you have a channel for support?
Tony, yeah, he do.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I promise you, I'm about to follow you right now.
Yeah. And think about it. We didn't have no disease before they came over here, right? We had no disease before they started to take over the world, did we? See,
that's a fact.
Look here, I'm telling you a little story. I had a headache at work, right? I had a headache. And one of the person said, do you want to need ibuprofen? I said, I don't take no ibuprofen. I don't take no medicine. I told him the reason why. I said, until a doctor tell me what's in that pill,
Thank you.
I'm not taking it. I'm not taking no medicine. Look, I go get the home remedy. It worked that fine. And guess what? I went in. My head was hurt so bad. I said, okay, let me go get me some coffee, right? Get what? When I started drinking that coffee, my headache starts seceding. You feel what I'm talking about? Go. You don't know what. And if a doctor can't tell you what's in that pill that they giving you, that he prescribing to you, that means you don't supposed to take it.
Thank you. And you know what a lot of people forget, man? You remember back, well, here in Chicago, back, I think it was about maybe 10, 15 years ago, man, they had a motherfucker out here that was putting poison in Tylenol, the Tylenol killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I remember that case. That's a true crime. I remember that.
Yeah, and look, they still ain't caught that motherfucker yet. All this time. Now, how we know that they ain't still tainting these motherfucking Tylenols?
But think about it is, what they really try to catch you. That's the question you need to be asking. The answer to that is no.
And
think about this, Tony, Jay. Just think if it was one of us.
Ooh.
Oh, they would have banned Tylenol.
That's a damn shame, man. We live in one world with two different motherfucking systems. Two different systems, man. You know what I'm saying? Same world, two different systems, white and black. And everybody that I know that usually, when I hear them say, oh, everything ain't about race and being black and white. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you can't tell me different. I done lived on this planet 65 years, and I just seen all this shit that separates the two races. I just seen the white privilege. I just seen the denial of black. You know?
I got a story to tell you right here. See if you owe that. See, this lady, she called to complain to the police 3 or 4 times, right? The police didn't show up. So she set her car alarm to be loud, just like the guy's music. The guy called the police. Guess what? They shows up. The police walked back to the car. She said, "Oh, you being racist, ain't you?" She in her own house. Oh, he turned around. When she walked out, let me put her shoes on back in the house. Tackled her. Put his hand on. Tackled her. Handcuffed her. Shoved her 18-year-old son. All right. I don't have to tell you what the skin tight was, do I? Do I have to tell you that?
Nah.
Hey, look here. That policeman committed a whole bunch of crimes, right? Committed a whole bunch of crimes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this happened in the state of Alabama. See, what people fail to realize is some states, in majority of the states, you don't have to give them your ID. Right?
You sure don't.
Because see, in the state of Alabama, what people don't know, if the law is, if you're in public, right? Yes, you have to give them your ID in Alabama. But if you in private, like your home, you don't have to. See, unlike the state of Georgia and anybody anywhere else, they got to see you commit a crime, articulate you about to commit a crime. I've got what the third one is, right? If they can't articulate none of them, get what? You don't have to show no ID. See, that's why you got to learn. That's why I keep trying to tell people you got to learn these laws. See, just like up in New York, the governor got the National Guard, state troopers at the train station, right? What that started to sound like you, martial law, don't it?
Mr. Tony.
Yeah, come on, man. Look, three
Mr.
different
D.
laws.
Truth, let me go ahead, Mr. Tony. After you, always after you. You the elder. Go ahead.
right now I'm multitasking. I'm trying to I'm doing a mix right now for my show later on, and then I'm back and forth. So go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh no, sir. You got all the time in the world. I will wait for you. You are my elder. I will be patient and wait. So if you have to speak, please speak, sir.
See, and that's why I respect the youth of today, man. You know what I'm saying? See that alone lets me know that your parents did some wonderful things with you, my brother, and I respect them for that, man. You know what I'm saying? D True, I need to know what time are you coming on tonight, man? Later tonight.
9 o'clock Eastern.
9 o'clock. Okay. I gotta make sure I ask you that. Okay. So the question was once again, what was the question, man? Because like I said, I'm mixing on one thing over here, trying to keep my ear focused on that, and I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on here too. So I don't want to be disrespectful. So what was the question once again?
Hold on. Let me get past my niece.
I normally will be able to rephrase it.
Able to re-embrace.
Rephrase.
I can't do it right now.
But this goes back to what I was talking about. What the reason I brought up that, right? We got to take care of ourselves, right? No matter what, we got to take care of ourselves. And once we take care of ourselves, we can take care of our family, right? See, some men, I'm gonna call them boys. Some boys think they men, right? There are men
Yes,
that
sir.
there are men that think they men, and there's men wonder why their significant other or their wife is not following, right? Because they're not doing what they're supposed to do to lead. They're not doing what they're supposed to do to lead. How you going to lead when you weren't a good follower? What is a good if you're a good follower?
No, nobody wants to follow nobody.
Yeah, but if you like, not talking about follow. If you have like Tony up here, and we see how
respect to Mr. Tone.
Yeah, and we see how he carries himself, right? And we be around and we see how he carries himself, and we see men that carry themselves just like that, whatever. That's what I mean by following. See what I'm saying? And that's and that's what makes you a good leader. See, now if you got a daughter, you got a son. See, your daughter gonna look at their father, how he treats her mother, and how he goes about doing his business. And that what kind of man she gonna go look for, right?
Absolutely.
And if mute up, I won't get. And if she sees how her father doing her mother wrong, what she gonna go look for?
They usually go follow what they see, right?
There you go. Then the son, he see how his father act. All depends on which way the dad act or the father act around him, and he see what he doing. Don't he usually follow the suit sometimes? And not saying all the girls do go look for the man that treat their mom bad. Not all of them. Not all little boys become verbal abusive. Some go out of it.
Yeah.
See, like me. I seen it happen. But guess what? I don't do it because I didn't like when it was done. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. What you got? What you got to say, Tony?
I'm the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? See, for me, man, I tell people all the time, to this day, I I don't know what it is to have a father figure in my life. I don't know who my father is. I never met him a day in my life. So I never had any male role models in my life per se in the household. You know what I'm saying? Now I I have seen guys be guys. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, me watching these guys, because I was raised in a house of all women, you know, so they had boyfriends. My sisters, them had boyfriends, you know, my auntie had a man, you know, my grandmama had my, they, the females had their little relationship. So me getting introduced to males was through their relationships. You know what I'm saying? So there's always a missing element in me. You know what I'm saying? In me, there's always going to be that missing piece of not knowing, you know, that it's like an incomplete, you know, it's like an incomplete. So I used what I was being taught through my vision of watching other male figures in the women's lives that was in my life, you know, and I saw some things happening, you know, that I felt shouldn't be happening, not coming from no man to a woman as far as the physical abuses and stuff like that. That turned me off. Once I seen a dude hit my sister and I lost it. I lost it because in my household, I was raised that a man never put his hand on a woman under any circumstances. I made a mistake and accidentally slapped my sister one time and got 14 ass whoopings in that day. And from that moment on, I learned to keep my goddamn hands to myself, and ain't nothing that a woman can say or do to me, even if she put her hands on me to make me retaliate. I'll walk the fuck off. To this day, I still do that. I will walk the fuck off, man, because man, I respect women so much, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I had in my life. So if I see a man do that, that turned me off. You know what I'm saying? So I made a vow to myself, man, that I will never, never hit a woman in my life. I instilled that in my son when he was born. You know what I'm saying? Never, no matter what, man. No matter what, never put your hands on no woman, man. You know, especially, you know, that's a bad reflection on me. Because if I say I love this woman, man, I will do anything in the world for you, and I want you in my life, then I ain't nowhere in the hell I'm supposed to be trying to hurt you. No way. Because now I got to look at the fact I just lied to myself. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I tell you all the time, D, when I hear y'all talk about them fathers, man, you notice I get quiet and my facial expression start glowing and shit, man, because I never experienced that. So when I hear this type of shit, man, it's all like new to me. You know what I'm saying? I've never experienced that. So I'm in awe. And y'all throw me off when y'all ask me to respond. I'm like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. So I can't give you, you know, what's being asked of me because I never had it. You know, you can't transmit something that you never received. You know what I'm saying? So, but
you're right.
But I also got a willingness and a desire to learn from the men of example that's placed in my life today. You know, because what you see today is a reflection of a lot of guys having enough respect for me to see the potential in me to bring it out of me. And I respect each and every one of them men for the lessons that they taught me on how to become a man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning.
Yeah, and Jay and Tony, y'all, and some women, some men in the chat could attest this. Cause you're a man and you skeet off in a woman, don't make you a father.
Oh yes, for real, man.
And then on the second hand is cause woman had a baby, don't make her a mother.
Fact. Mm-hmm.
See, and I guess everybody like, D, what y'all talking about? This got to do with STDs. It got a whole lot to do with it. It called taking care of yourself and knowing yourself.
They intersect.
They go right hand in hand. Would you agree with it, Jay? He must be busy. But it go hand in hand. See, it seems like those Tony. I guess some people say, "Oh, he went off topic." No, I didn't go off topic.
No, listen, y'all. Let me explain something to you about D. If you feel like he trailing off, don't get it twisted. Cause at the end of the show, it's all gonna right back up, tie up together. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, man. That's why I love these PSAs. I love them. They help me out. Shit. I told y'all I'm still learning, man. At 65, Jack, man, I'm striving to be better. I don't want to be bitter. I want to be better.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this right here. Until, like you said, Tony, love and lust. See, it's 3 L's. Don't forget it, 3 L's now. It's 3 L's.
I wanted you to bring the other one up. I just wanted to stir up the pot.
See, you got lust, you got love. Guess what? You got love. Am I right? See, lust is something that you want to go after and you can't have.
Mm-hmm.
Love is, oh, I love you. Love is what you and your family and your significant are supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they got it. I hope they got it. So it's common. Now I ain't finna say common sense because common sense ain't coming to some folks.
They don't even know what that is.
Yeah. This show is take care of yourself, which I mean take care of yourself. Take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Because we only got one life to live. When we lay down for the last time without waking back up, there ain't no second chances. This life is not a video game.
Thank you. You can't hit no restart.
You don't get no extra men.
No.
Once you gone, see, and another thing I learned in life too. See, it's three type of lies, right? It's 3 type of lies.
Come on.
But they're all lies regardless. See, well, I'm gonna put it in 4 type of lies. Is 1, somebody tell you. 2, the one you tell somebody else that you do lie. And the 2 big ones that lie on you when you're alive, that lie for you when you're dead.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yes, sir. Hey, together we break the bread.
I said, common sense is not common to some folks. Yeah. Which common is no common sense to some folks either. Try to figure that one out.
But can you buy common sense?
No, ain't nobody can buy no doggone common sense. The question is, can anybody go buy a brain?
Thank you. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't trust it.
And you know what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go see what Lady Eve doing, and I'm gonna go eat me something, relax, and get ready for the 106 chat show tonight, which is at 9 o'clock. Together myself, and I gotta fit, and I gotta hit on the back end, see what she want me to name the title, and it's gonna be Tony. She said you got issues.
I know, together, you know.
But yeah, make sure you join us tonight. That's 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock Pacific. So it's gonna be a good show. We're gonna bring you some good topics, good talking points, and maybe we all learn something. Jay, I'm gonna start with Jay first. Jay, you got any final thoughts and shout outs? Well, Tony, you got any final thoughts and shout outs?
First and foremost, man,